Whatever. What is up, everybody? This is your boy AJ Trip, and I'm coming at you live with a rapid reaction. Almost an hour later than the scene was supposed to be. Because what I was wanting to do was I wanted to watch Talking Smack. And then I was going to do a thing, but the thing that I streamed from was unavailable to stream, and I was wondering what the hell is going on and everything like that, and it's just so whatever. But we're live, we're up and going. Let's get this rapid reaction started. Yeah. So let's do what we always do. Let's go start from the kickoff show, and it was a 6-man tag. It was Benjamin and Gable and Rowley against Mojo Rowley against the Fashion Police and Ty Dillinger. I'm sorry, like I said, I'm totally screwed up from this thing not working right, or something like that, and so. However, I have something else. So if it goes wrong for WrestleMania, I think I can have a backup way of streaming. At the WrestleMania, and it also that I'm not gonna wait too. Once WrestleMania is over, if they do a Raw talk or something, then I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna let it play off. That's what That's what I should be doing. Raw talk, Talking Smack, whatever post game show, whatever. If something comes on, let's talk. Let's hear about it. Let's listen to it together. So whatever. Anyway, the match was okay. It's very hard to rate the matches that have commercial breaks in them, and I guess they do commercial breaks because of YouTube, because they also stream the kickoff show live on YouTube. But really, there should be a way that you can send the people on YouTube to commercials, but not the people that watch the damn network. That's something I don't get. But let's see, what did I have it as? Yeah, I had it as 2.5 star match. It ended up the crowd getting into it at the end, and so it was there for the reason. I think these kickoff matches are there to get the crowd pumped and hyped for the rest of the pay-per-view. So I think because they would have dark matches anyway if there was no kickoff show. So I think that's a good thing. So. Good for them. Then let's get with the pay-per-view. Starts off, we got Nakamura and Rusev going at it. And this one was high collision, high octane. I like the way they were going about this. They obviously want to I apologize. They obviously want to get Rusev to being a heel. But they're doing it in a kind of weird way, because they're not having Rusev say these horrible things. They're having Aiden English say the bad things about the city. So I'm not sure what that is and what that's all about. So I don't know what they're gonna do with Rusev and Aiden English and Rusev Day and everything like that. But putting them together has gotten both careers back on track. Got Aiden English after being out of the spotlight for a long time, and after staying away from the they were there. He was there with the Vaudevillains, and Simon Gotch didn't left. And then he was kind of like stuck in a place where what was he gonna be, anything like that. But I think it's turned out to be great for him seeing him with Rusev, so it's been great for Rusev. Him coming back, the Rusev Day thing is over like hotcakes. So this is a great job by those two sticking to it, and it's almost like what the New Day did. I wonder if that's something that the reason that they've said, the reason they call themselves Rusev Day, because that's what those guys were. Big E, Kofi, and Xavier Woods were three guys that were kind of floundering into the lower and mid card, and they decided to do something about it, and they tried to do the new Day stuff, and they were able to turn around and get themselves back on track. And I wonder if that's what everyone just like kind of like an homage to them. So the reason they call themselves Rusev Day is because that's what they is. They flounder around and it's got them back on track. So that could be what that means. So that being said, the match between him and Nakamura, I think, was great. It was another great opener. Get you started. Obviously, everybody's, both guys are over like crazy, and so I think it was a good job of both guys. They worked well together, and Nakamura finished. He had Kinshasa to the back of the neck, and then the regular Kinshasa, and he defeated Rusev. So now Nakamura continues on his thing to WrestleMania. I'm losing my mind, y'all. I don't know his road to WrestleMania. So I was trying to get to, and I could not find the fucking word of road. Oh, his road to WrestleMania is continuing on. He now heads to one of the main events for WrestleMania. It's going to be funny to figure out where they put this match at, because I would guess. My guess would be is that Reigns and Lesnar are the last match. That's what my guess would be. And I guess rightfully so. Listen, I don't know. I think it's part of me to do think that the WWE Championship should be the last match. But there's also part of me that says that, your top guy should be in the last match. That's another thing that I wonder about. And then there's another part of me that says, if they are going to do John Cena and The Undertaker, that should be the last match, because this should be finally Undertaker's last WrestleMania. This could be John Cena's final WrestleMania. But who knows if they're still going to do John Cena and Undertaker. Right now, I'm 60-40 saying no. Everybody, because there are so many rumors on the internet about it's being like it's a swerve. About them, they still going to do Cena and Undertaker, and some say nope, Undertaker's not going to do it. They're trying to sign Rey Mysterio and everything like that, and then that weird thing with Goldust. I don't know what the hell that was about this past Raw, so I'm not sure what's going on, but my guess would be, I would say this: if you are going to put on Reigns and Lesnar last, then AJ Styles and Nakamura should be nowhere near that, nowhere near the end of that match. I know it's the WWE title, and I know that it's supposed to be the thing in the world, but AJ, unless Vince tells AJ and Nakamura to not go out there and just go out there and have a good match. Don't do nothing. Don't do anything spectacular. Don't try to outdo what you did at Wrestle Kingdom. Just go and put on a good match. Then that could possibly happen. But you would think that AJ and Nakamura would be trying to, outdo what they did apparently at Wrestle Kingdom. So, but again, we'll see. The next match was the U.S. title match. It's Bobby Roode and Randy Orton. And this one was, they were doing the whole, filling out process, filling out process and things like that. And while I'm okay with it because I'm old school, that's where that was always a part of the match, the filling out process. When two guys hadn't wrestled each other, there was always this quote unquote filling out process at the beginning of the match where they wanted to see where each guy stood and the whole test of strength stuff they used to do and everything like that. So that's what this was. So I'm okay with the people nowadays, seemingly the fans, I gotta be honest with you, I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's Columbus was just bad tonight. Columbus was better than that, or if you can, or you have to put a little bit of blame on the WWE for not having this crowd more into this show. So I really just don't know. So because. So I don't know if it's the crowd who wants the people, so whatever. But anyway, I thought I was okay with it. So it starts off slow, then it picks up, and they were doing some great stuff. It's both definitely old. Both come from that old school. Randy Orton was taught old school, he kind of grew up in this new era, and Bobby Roode comes from the old school. Kind of very funny. I saw on Twitter. I saw something that was very interesting. They put on there where they had Randy Orton, 38, veteran, debut 2000 or 2003, whatever. And they had Bobby Roode, rookie, 40, debuted in 1998. So. I found that kind of interesting as well. It's like Bobby Roode was 40. That was also very strange to hear that Bobby Roode is 40, but they've been all of them been around a long time, so and it just is what it is. Because AJ's 40. I saw on the internet, Christopher Daniels, he's near 50. So it kind of just is what it is, and so, but it is what it is, whatever. Anyway, the match again I thought was great. I have it at 3 3/4 stars. Just like I guess I didn't give the Rusev Nakamura, I had the same one, 3 3/4 stars. So I thought this was 3/4 stars. I thought this was good. I thought this was some great things, some pretty good storytelling. A suplex on the ropes, hurt Bobby's ribs, and they were talking about, Orton's shoulder. Bobby Roode had, and even though they wasn't working the shoulder, and Orton wasn't working the ribs, it became a part of the story and what they could or couldn't do. And so again, they got real good. Then toward the end, it's kind of stupid. Stupidity nowadays. You would think. I apologize for yawning. Everything is just. This is just. It really is just a horrible time right now. So. I don't want to apologize for just being late. I apologize for the quality because I'm yawning and everything like that. And I just apologize for everything. So I promise my WrestleMania review is going to be a lot better. I'll be in a better frame of mind. Hopefully, I won't be as tired as I am right now. Hopefully, honestly, if everything go right, I'll be in a great mood. I've seen one of the great WrestleManias of all time and everything like that. So hopefully that will happen. But anyway, I'll just change it up and just talk about bits and pieces of the match. Going through the entire thing. Maybe I won't try to break off, in any other places. So just when it comes down to this U.S. title match, ending was Bobby Roode leaping at Randy Orton for some reason, and Randy Orton hitting the RKO. He wins. He becomes the Grand Slam champion. The United States titles is, and then afterwards, Mahal comes out. He tries to take on Randy Orton, and he tries to take him on. He beats him up a little bit, but Bobby Roode then comes in. He glorious DDTs Jinder Mahal, and he glorious DDTs Randy Orton. So some people were on the Twitter talking about maybe a Bobby Roode heel turn. We'll have to wait and see. I think this could be like they could be stoking the fires of turning Bobby Roode, and that would be something that would be interesting. I think I do think Bobby Roode at some point does need to turn heel, but and some people I know Brian Zane he was wondering if the Bobby Roode face turn when he came over from NXT to SmackDown after SummerSlam, if Bobby Roode's face turn was warranted. But I thought it was good. I thought it was especially now since we're going into a new world, and they're probably gonna do the superstar shakedown and switch. So I think it could probably work now. And of course you're gonna need a lot of heels for Roman Reigns. So turn Bobby Roode heel, switch him over to Raw, and then feud with Roman Reigns. That could be interesting. Okay, the next match is the women's tag match. I have it at it's Carmella and Natalya versus Naomi and Becky Lynch. I had it at 2.75. Near the end, it got a little sloppy. They, some things were going wrong. Started, Naomi. I think someone said on Twitter as well. Naomi was going pretty fast. I think she was. So she messed up the disaster kick, but she didn't mess it up too bad. She just, she just couldn't get her footing. So she stepped down afterwards instead of trying to make something of it. Stepped down and then jumped and kicked her. Kicked on Carmella. But Carmella wins. She super kicked Becky Lynch for the victory. I'm gonna talk about Carmella a little bit later when I come to the women's championship match. Again, I had it at 2 3/4 star match, which is just basically average. It's watchable basically. The SmackDown tag team match again. Now this one was interesting. I had this as 2 3/4 stars. But the reason I have it at that is not because of the entire match. In case you guys did not see it, you watching this later and you did not see it. For those who watched this, know that the Bludgeon Brothers came out and then just destroyed them, and it was pretty awesome. It was pretty epic. They hit a couple. They finally used the mallets and hit a couple people with the mallets and everything like that. I think that was interesting and that was great. They power bombed Woods on the steel steps, and Woods did a great job. At least I think he did a good job of acting. Like he had really been hurt. Who knows? It was a very forceful and big time power bomb from the Bludgeon Brothers onto Woods. So he may have had a little bit of actual. It's one of those things where it's maybe 10%. 10% of you say it's a shoot, but 90% of you says it's work. It's supposed to be like that. So especially when the theme came out, the EMTs came out. EMTs came out pretty quick. When it's a shoot, it takes them a little bit longer to come out. So, because they're not really ready. So, but we'll see. That's what happened. Otherwise, it was the match before, it was kind of very interesting. I was thinking when I was watching it, they need to find new ways, to do this match. And when they were doing it, everybody was doing each other's moves. So I thought that was a good way to kind of start it off and everything like that. But yeah, that's what happened with the tag match. The women's championship match: Charlotte Flair versus Ruby Riott. I gave it 3 stars. I thought it was good. I thought Ruby gave herself a good showing. On Talking Smack, Charlotte put her over. So I think it was a good showing by Ruby Riott. But I also think that it's now time probably to disband that group, the Riott Squad. It really is. Here's what I think, right? If everything was combined, if it wasn't a brand split, I would be okay with an Absolution or a Riott Squad. There's 2 different groups. Maybe one could be face, one could be heel, something like that. But since it doesn't make sense to have a group, at least when it comes to the women, because there aren't too many women. But it doesn't seem right to have a group, unless you're gonna combine. It's not gonna be the brand split anymore. So I think it's probably time it's time to bring up one more girl to SmackDown, bring up the Riott Squad, turn a couple of them face, and the other 2 be heels, and then let it be like that. So after the match, Charlotte won with the figure 8. So after the match, Asuka comes out. She does a little dance, she does everything, she does a little thing, she takes off the little mask. Which, by the way, it's done this on purpose. It's very, very sexy the way it's done, and it's got that whole Japanese hee type thing that you used to do, and everything like that. So that's very, 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 very funny, and very, very interesting when she does it. I always feel a little uncomfortable, when I see her take off that mask. But I always want to see her take it off. Anyway, the mask it is. But she points to Asuka. Okay, Asuka dancing around with Charlotte. She points to the WrestleMania sign. So now the rumors are true. We're getting Asuka and Charlotte at WrestleMania. And so then that says, where did that put Carmella? Carmella has this Money in the Bank briefcase, right? She's had it for, they said on the show, 256 days, right? She's had it for a long time. Next one is in June. So next Money in the Bank is in June. So what's gonna happen here? And here's what I think. They can either do it 3 ways. They can either have her cash in on Alexa Bliss or the Raw champion and just say that, what they need to do is they need to have her, and who knows, and maybe that's exactly what they'll do. Maybe what they'll do is that during the Superstar Shakeup, she'll be one of the women that switches from SmackDown to Raw. She'll take the Raw into Money in the Bank. She'll make the Money in the Bank into Raw, and she'll cash in on the champion, whether that be Nia Jax or Alexa Bliss or whoever, and then that's when she'll win it there. So that's one. And actually, now that I think about it, that's probably the most likely scenario. It's probably the most likely scenario. Then you have the two other scenarios that I thought. The second one, which I actually thought might have been the most likely scenario, would have been having Charlotte defeat Asuka at WrestleMania. And they would do something where it would be like it would be like, do something where Asuka would be kept strong, where maybe Charlotte would put her in the figure 8 and Asuka would pass out, and they do the thing where she would lay there with her shoulders down, and then they would counter out or something like that, so that she didn't give up. Even though she was counting out, she didn't get pinned. So do all that bullshit and keeps her strong, but. And then Carmella would come in and cash in on Charlotte later. That's one before I kind of talked this out with you guys. I thought would have been maybe the obvious way to go. And then of course there's always she would cash in on Asuka, but unlike Carmella, she's well improved. She is with everything that she's done, but she is in no way she should not be. Doing that, she should not be breaking Asuka's undefeated streak. Not yet. So that's that. So yeah, I actually think, not talking about what you got, I think that's the way they're gonna go. She's gonna be switching over to Raw in the Superstar Shakeup, and then she'll cash it on Nia Jax or Alexa Bliss. Okay, so now we got the WWE title match, the 6-pack challenge. Baron Corbin, John Cena, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, and Dolph Ziggler. This match, like you would have thought, was good. Was damn good, very good. I gave it a 4.5 stars. So yeah, she did a great job, and it was she did a great job. It was a great. I'm telling you, I apologize so much, guys. I apologize so much. They did a great job. Some great spots in the match. Some great things. I think I'm about ready. I'm about ready for this Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan crap to be over. This needs to be over at WrestleMania and somehow. There's been some rumors online that it's going to be Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. So what is this going to be? How is this going to happen? How is this, what are they going to do? And how are they going to, make this Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens stuff, Sami Zayn stuff, Daniel Bryan, make it all just stop and go away. And so, I'm about ready for it to be over. I am. It's getting tiresome. It's time for it to be over. So anyway, like I said, great spots in the match. Match ends with AJ Styles hitting Kevin Owens with a phenomenal forearm after a pop-up powerbomb to John Cena from Kevin Owens, and so AJ Styles win. We now have the match: AJ Styles versus Nakamura, a one-on-one match. The dream match that everybody keeps saying it's a dream match, and listen, I am excited for it. Like I said earlier, I don't know where it's gonna go. I just if they're gonna let Styles and Nakamura do their thing, then it needs to be higher up on the card. It needs to be like maybe what they need to do is if this is 4 hours, then. If they're gonna let them do the thing, then they need to do the thing where what it would be 7:30 Central Time here in Chicago, 7:30 Central Time, and 7:30 New Orleans too. New Orleans in the Central Time Zone. 7:30, then put that there in that spot. Give them the 30 minutes and let them do what they gotta do, crown Nakamura the champion, and then we go on and finish with this. However, if they're going to say, hey, the only thing we want is just we don't want you to try to put on a WrestleMania Classic or anything like that, 5 minutes, blah blah blah. Just go out there and put on a good show. There's a good show. Then, yeah, it should be later on. It should be. Anywhere, it should be either one of the last 4 matches. My guess would be my guess would be that depending on what the matches are, the last 4 matches are either going to be either going to one or two things. It's either going to be one. The last 4 matches are going to be the WWE title match, the Universal title match, the women's SmackDown women's match, and the Ronda Rousey match, or it's going to be the Rousey match, the title match, Universal match, and if it is Undertaker John Cena, this is going to be that match. So it's really so the way the last 4 matches are going to go, going to have those 4 things. But I would guess that we know Rousey, WWE title, and Universal title might be in there. But again, I would just say for me, because do not go out there and put what could end up being this. And listen, sometimes you don't know, and sometimes things happen, right? Listen, the Hogan Rock match from WrestleMania 16, right? 16? From WrestleMania 16. What was it? 17? No, it was WrestleMania 17. What was it? 17? Fuck. I don't remember whatever it was, but it was the WrestleMania where Rock and Hogan had. Now listen, it was technically it wasn't. It's not going to be. It's not going to be anything close to what we'll probably see with AJ and Nakamura. But of course, the atmosphere, everything that went into it, it felt big. It felt great. It felt wow, and it was just that, and it killed the crowd. The women's match afterwards died a death, and even Triple H and Jericho kind of died a death. So, and then of course there was WrestleMania 25, Undertaker and Michaels. Everything after Undertaker and Michaels died a big death, because we talk about the greatest match of all time. So yeah, so if you're talking about something like that, these two guys, they could put on that type of spectacle. They could put on the event feeling that had Hogan and Rock, and then they could put on the technical excellence of Undertaker and Michaels. And if that happens, everything after it is going to die, without question. But if you with the way we know they are about Roman Reigns, don't go out and put Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar out there to die a death. Put them up on the card, then put someone else afterwards. Put the Andre Memorial Battle Royal after that one, and then let it be. And they talking about even doing like a women's Memorial Battle Royal. So whatever, but just put something on after that would be happy to die. That would give them the cool down so that finished out the rest of the Mania. So, but that's just my thoughts on it. Okay, so yeah, I thought Fastlane was a pretty good show. We had some nothing that was really nothing that was really terrible or that was bad or anything like that. A couple average things, a couple of pretty good things, and one great match. So yeah, and but definitely some great storytelling of the SmackDown tag match. I really did like that, and so yeah. So now, with everything out of the way, we are now fully on the road to WrestleMania, and I am excited. So we're gonna have some things. We're gonna see what things turn out, what happens, what goes on, and we're gonna see what John Cena is. If John Cena's gonna be on Raw tomorrow, or is he going to SmackDown? We're gonna also see what is in his future. So I will say this. I do think it is, if John Cena and Undertaker is going to happen, then okay, there's nothing that I can do about that. But I do say, just from me personally, I that was so good. The way Undertaker went out, and the way Undertaker went out, and everything like that. So I really would like to just I would hopefully like to see him just stay retired. I really hope that is what happened. He just stays retired, and he just now it does kind of mention it, because if he was fully out the game, he would have gone into the Hall of Fame this year. He would have gone into the Hall of Fame this year if he was fully out of the game. But so there maybe there is that possibility that, again, like you said, right now it's 60-40. I'm leaning towards 60 being the percentage of him not doing it, but we will wait and see. We'll obviously find out. I would think in the next 2 weeks what is going to happen. Is what match will happen at WrestleMania with John Cena. So that is that. Let me check these things really quick. See if I had any comments or anything like that. No really no comments or nothing like that. So, but okay. So I will end this right here. Thank you guys for putting up with it through this. This is just, again, like I said, I had technical issues and everything like that, and then that got me really flustered and really effed up in the head and everything like that. So like I said, I will be better in 4 weeks at WrestleMania. I promise you that. It's gonna be better. So, and also coming up, I'm gonna have some wrestling related top 10 lists coming up. So I think you guys are gonna enjoy that. Have those out. I want to have those out and ready for you the week of WrestleMania. Maybe even actual day of, not the day of, but maybe like the at least the Friday before WrestleMania. Have that all out there for you. We will have to wait and see, but definitely have some wrestling related top 10s for you that I think you're going to love. So, and also have some sparks some interest too. It's I think very, very good. So post your comments down below. Tell me what you guys thought. Tell me what you guys felt about what happened today at the Fastlane. How you felt about everything that went down. And of course, give me your thoughts on what your predictions of what's going to happen at WrestleMania. What you think we're going to see. I want to hear from you guys. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching. This is your boy AJ Tripp signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I'm out.